just want to stop in at Eckerd Pharmacy. Schwartz Pharma has a new program that they included Newlev with called On Call, where patients call up with symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. And I basically want to make sure that the staff and the pharmacists, they are aware of it, and the signage that is supposed to be placed into the stores, I want to make sure that's all in place. Since there's only like 3 Eckerds in my territory, I just want to make sure I'm there every week so they are familiar with this to generate scripts. And also preferred status with Cigna, Horizon, Health Net. There's a lot of things I like about my job. It's fun. You know, you get to target the right physicians, give them the right message, and of course seeing them, you know, on a frequent basis. So I like that. I want to really thank you for your support this year with Verylin PM. It's a little something for you.
He's really a great guy, nice personality, and easy to talk to, and well informed. We've had a good relationship ever since. Products are good, which is obviously very meaningful.
Supply of Univast.
What I liked about Schwartz Pharma is we had a personality course where we could reveal the physician's personality, and that kind of helped me to build a relationship. And there's some doctors, you know, you just go in there and grab them, pick them up, give them a big hug, you know, talk about anything, you know, and always throw in the product or just have that sample there. Dr. McCampbell, when I first met him, just took notice to the office, saw there was pictures and self-photography going on, and I was like, okay, this might be an interesting conversation. Talked to him a little bit about the photography. We kind of had a little common ground there. Photography started out as a hobby. You know, I just loved music and rock and roll at the time. My brother was a great musician. You know, I had some great rock and roll bands, and picked up the camera, started taking some pics, went into some magazines. They kind of liked the shots. Some bands liked the tour book or some album covers, and it just exploded. A lot of 80s heavy metal bands, Kiss, Bon Jovi, Ozzy, Aerosmith, some stuff with the Stones. Morning, Dr. McCampbell.
Hey, Anthony.
How are you today? Good to see you too.
Funny you should come in right now. I was just writing a prescription for Verylin PM.
No way.
Yep.
You're kidding. That's great.
The only problem is this patient doesn't have any health insurance, so I know you had talked about having some coupons. That would be helpful.
Sure, too.
Well, Anthony came in a few years ago, and he always had such a pleasant personality. He always did little things that made me notice him. You know, he'd bring stuff on Monday morning, some coffee and some bagels and things like that. And then we started wanting him, you know, we said, how about some fruit? Because we're trying to be healthy. And Anthony would bring fruit, you know. And it became like a part of my Monday morning ritual. Talk a little football, talk a little fruit, and talk a little medicine. I want to use something that works very well, and Verylin does.
Great.
He's always so pleasant and friendly. And, you know, it's nice to see a smiling face. So many people come in here, they're sick. Anthony's always pleasant and smiling, got a good, cheerful word, and that's very important.
I'm really excited about that call. I'm really psyched. That was a good call. I was really surprised to see him starting a new patient on Verylin PM and remembering the coupons. All right, we're going to head to the next call. Just want to see Dr. Belt. So just want to discuss his experiences with Univast Uretic and Newlev. Here we go. Just wanted to demonstrate a little something for you, if you don't mind. How
Anthony came to the office probably a couple of years ago, and we hit it off from the very beginning. We both like to exercise, and I usually have a bulldog here in the office, so he likes dogs, so that kind of gave us a connection also. He's very good with as a rep and very personable. All the office staff likes him.
Thanks, Dr. Belt. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Generally, at the end of the day, I like to go to the gym, throw some weights around, get myself ready and psyched for tomorrow. I don't think about the call, what I did wrong, or what I should do better, or what I missed to get for the next call. Come home, I walk the dog, play with the dog. You know, he needs some TLC, you know. Another hobby of mine is motorcycle riding, and it's even great to go into some doctor's office. I have one that has a
Harley Davidson Cup, and I'm sitting there waiting for him, and first thing we started talking about are bikes, and I spent an hour and a half with him in his office, and he's opened me up to other doctors that are also riders. If I had one word to describe myself on how I do my job, I would say persistent.
Excellent.